I know I'm a few months late on the whole Deflategate issue, but last night I heard someone on a talk show who supported Brady and didn't like his punishment, and now I've decided that I need to speak about this. But before I start, a comment on the title. Deflategate? At first I didn't understand why people called this Deflategate. I don't think they had any reason to. It's not connected to Watergate in any way other than the fact that it is a scandal. And as it developed, something else surfaced. In the case of Watergate, the scandal wouldn't have been as big of a deal without the attempted cover-up. And Deflategate turned out to be no different. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for my first Sour Pen rant. Cue the music. If you're watching this video, by now you probably know what Deflategate is. For last season's AFC Championship game against the Colts, Tom Brady allegedly ordered that the Patriots' footballs be deflated below the required level, and now he's being punished for his part, despite not admitting to it. I have no doubts whatsoever that Brady ordered for the ball's deflation, and many other people, including some of Brady's supporters, don't either. Brady's fans do, however, have a few points which I'm going to refute. Okay, I'm going to point out the obvious first. People got suspicious when a Colts player caught an interception and noticed that the balls were underinflated. Clearly, there was a difference. A noticeable one, too. And A-Rod does like his balls overinflated, but maybe Brady doesn't. A lot of it is personal preference. How can I say that, you ask? Well, think about it. Why would Brady order for the footballs to be deflated if he preferred them overinflated? This is the part where I really got mad at some people whose whole arguments are based on this belief because, firstly, how do you know? Even if you'd been there and had felt the footballs and thrown them around a little, I've already established that the ideal amount of air in the footballs is based on personal preference. Secondly, and I hate to say it, it almost doesn't matter whether it gave the Patriots an advantage or not. If Tom Brady ordered that the footballs be deflated, he broke a rule of the National Football League and should be punished, no matter whether it had an effect on the outcome of the game or not. The idea that he should only be published if the crime showed visual results is like saying that it's fine for Adrian Peterson to beat his kid as long as there aren't any visible marks. Ray Rice, you can slap around your girl as much as you want, but don't do it in an elevator where there are cameras, and don't give her a black eye or knock any teeth out. Because as long as there aren't any visible results, it's fine, right? Right? If Brady just admits to deflating the balls, he could get his sentence shortened to 2 or even 1 game. It's a 4-game suspension because he won't admit that he played a part in the crime. So he and the NFL are grappling for control, so to speak. The NFL won't shorten the sentence unless he admits to his part, and he won't admit anything. I'd also like to point out his selfishness. If he just said, "Okay guys, you're right, I messed up, here's the part I played," then it would be a kind of big deal, but it's not like he's getting fired, it's not like the Patriots season is thrown. But because of this 4-game suspension, he's dragging the Patriots down and giving them an even longer start to the season without him. Others have pointed out that this is the same punishment the NFL gives to players who beat their wives, effectively saying that Brady's crime is on that level. I don't think this is an issue with the harshness of Brady's punishment, but with the leniency of punishments for worse crimes. Why aren't the wife and child abusers of the NFL locked up? And it doesn't just happen with the NFL. Other celebrities get more lenient sentences than others. Anyway, by creating this video, I hope I've provided you with some entertainment as well as convinced maybe a few people that Brady's punishment was appropriate. I'm the Sour Pen Writer. Ciao.